Astoria, Queens. Our next match up at hand is going to be Shane Van Boening, who just won the U.S. Open for the 5th time, versus Miguel Batista. Miguel, a champion in his own right that nobody knows. He flies under the radar. Wait till you see this young man shoot. But before we actually get started and underway with this match, we're going to run this commercial by Predator.
Table, your canvas. Your game, a work of art. Icon. Make your next victory a masterpiece.
We also would like to thank, besides Predator, that's a long commercial. We want to thank Baltimore City Q's. We're definitely going to have time to run that commercial, by the way. We also want to remind you that the NYC 8-Ball Championship Singles is coming up November 5th through the 6th here at Steinway Billiards. $7,000 added. This would not be possible. Michael Fedak, Dr. Michael Fedak, added $5,000 to this event. Thank you, Doc. We're going to be live streaming it for free. It's going to come to you right from Steinway Billiards. If you want to play in the event, it's filling up quick. Go to nycpoolchampionships.com right now and get on board. I'm telling you, Jason Shore knocked it down 2 years in a row. You're not going to be playing Jason Shore if you're an amateur. They have the amateur divisions. You only play people of your own caliber and speed, so you could win each division. And then, of course, they got Opens and Grandmasters and Masters. Make sure to get over there. We want to thank light-systems.com. This is the technology that's the latest technology going right now. It's 10 times lighter in illumination. It's 10 times lighter in weight. It's 10 times cheaper to run than a regular light that you put over your pool table. You can also put it over an island in your kitchen. Light-systems.com. We want to thank the host room here in Astoria, Queens, New York. It's Steinway Billiards and Cafe. If you get a chance, come on by. They're on Steinway Street, located right here in Astoria. We want to thank Molinari Glove. They're here on premises. They have the showcase. Their products are here. Steinway Billiards has their products. They bought every single one of them. Molinari is on premises. Come on by. Say hello to Molinari. If you can't make it here, go right on their website, molinariglove.com. Thank you, Eric and Ira Lee. Check you out. Get your sports drink that took the nation by storm. Let's say the world. It's us.checkyou.com. Mr. Greg Antonakis, get your Southwest from the best is his motto. Get in touch with him right there at ga9ball@gmail.com or call him on his cell phone. He's got some cues with him. This guy is 100% diamond. What he says matters. Get in touch with Greg. Mr. Joel Shapiro, our ace in the hole. He's not here, but if it was warm up here in the north, he would be here. He's probably down south right now enjoying some of that nice weather down in Florida. Thank you, Joel. The Kings of Vapor and also the Kings of Billiards out in Akron, Ohio. Real good friends of ours. We got something big in the make, and we can't put it out right now, but it's going to be in February. And believe me when I tell you, it's the kingsofvapor.com. We would also like to remind you that AccuStats is making it happen with an 8-Ball Invitational. Every one of the players on there, except for Corey Dew, are here participating at Steinway. And we're going to see them. We saw Rodney already. Now we're going to see Shane. We just saw Johnny Mora. We saw the Rocket. And I'm sure we're going to see Jason Shore. That's a lot of shores by the shore. Make sure to go over to AccuStats.com and get your pay-per-view pass right there. I made this logo right here to represent the men and women that have been in the military in the past and all the way up to the present and the ones that are going to go in. This is in dedication to those guys. I seen it on Facebook. I said, you know what? I'm going to grab it and put it up with the AZB logo, and there it is. Thank you, everybody. The Attitude. Tattoo parlor's right down the road. In fact, I got somebody on the road. He'll be here at 5 a.m. Jarrett the Jazz Man. I hope he brought his horn with him, 'cause I'm going to put him to work. He's coming. He's going to be getting a tattoo. His wife's going to get a tattoo. Upstate's going in to get a tattoo. Kurtz is going in to get a tattoo. It's The Attitude. And the only reason they're on board with us, I like to have top-notch sponsors. These guys are going to have a cable show somewhere down the road because the guy that does the tattoo, along with many other tattooists in it, is an award-winning tattooist. His name is Chum. Call up if you want an appointment. Jason Shaw's been getting his work done there. You name it, they got their work. And pool players, they got their work there. So we're going to get right down to the match. We're going to let these bad boys loose because they're ready to rock and roll. So we're going to get them out. We got Snooky Naboose.
Hi.
And, of course, we got our man somewhere on this screen. There he is. NJ Pool Player Troy, and there's Al Snooker right there.
Hi.
They're going to call it like it is, and we'll be right back.
As always.
Try our best. And Koping Chung just won that match 9-7. So, what do you like here, Snook?
I like pool.
There you go.
Well, the entire room wants to see the 5-time U.S. Open player
Yeah.
I got news for you.
and see what he can do just a day after he wins it.
I got news for you. The gentleman on his left, Miguel Batista, is an undercover radar flyer,
Absolutely.
and he plays pool like you're not going to believe. He's capable of beating anybody in the world.
Absolutely.
Trust me when I tell you that. Good friends with Alan Rowland, who just beat Kevin Chang to send Kevin Chang over to the other side.
Wow.
So this is going to be exciting.
I love it.
Line it up.
Love it, boys.
It's only going to get better from here, guys.
All right. So we got Miguel to break.
27. Model, Kevin Chang, 27. Original model, Kevin Chang, 27.
Miguel breaking from straight on.
You know, a lot of players kind of elect to shoot straight on or just off center and hit the stack firm. You know, it produces a ball. Usually one of the first two behind the one. This case, he made 2 balls on the break.
Yeah, neither in the side. They both went into the corner.
Right.
Got a tester right from the get-go.
It makes a statement right off the bat.
I don't know if you noticed, but he split the heart of the pocket right
He
there.
certainly did. That's what I mean about making a statement. He's like, well, tough shot or no tough shot, I'm making that thing.
Calls a combination. This is a call shot, call safe format. Wreck your own. Race to 9.
I'll bet you there's 75% of the people watching never seen this man play before.
And that's what's nice about having them up there, you know what I mean? Now, he saved himself.
He may have a little edge, or he can't go rail first. It doesn't really help. Look at this other camera. That does no good to me. He's not liking it. Jump draw.
Well, he's obviously called it, so he's,
You know what he can do is kick it in from the side he's on, one rail.
well, I think he looked at that, but I think the ball maybe slightly favor the long rail than the short rail.
Okay. So you got to hit it real good.
Yeah, unless he wants to use the short rail into it, then he has to be quite precise for that.
He got his jump cue. That's
Yeah,
just the best.
I think this is the best option for him.
Best move, especially today's tip technology. Some of the tips are coming out and they're a little softer, or at least to be able to grip the ball, you can draw it.
Well, if he can jump and hit the short rail, it can bring it back down. And he actually hit the long rail and went across.
He's still at the table. You're going to have to play safe here.
Absolutely.
Game second, 21.
Could be a good one. What did he pointed to something.
Well, I mean, I'd like him just to bank it back if he can get it around the 10 somewhere and the cue ball 2-3 rails out.
I think he's thinning it.
Well, this is exactly what I mean. Bank it towards the 10 and come around. That's the best thing he can do.
Good punt.
Oh, he's got some blockers, you know what I mean? And
I was noticing some of Shane's kicks because there was an awful lot of safes at that open, and he was kicking really good. Not only kicking, but kicking and playing safes.
right.
Coming off the right side of the ball, like here, don't be surprised if he winds up right on the 10.
Hey, old Too Slow in the chat saying hi to the booth.
Hey,
what's up, Jimmy?
Hey, what's up?
That's Jimmy.
Enjoy the stream, sir.
Was on at the U.S. Open. Boy, did he have a gas. He loved it down there, huh?
Some more
Meet and greet.
great poll
Yeah.
brought to you by Upstate Al.
And Steinway and Predator.
Okay. Not bad for what he just had.
And the internet.
And the internet. You're right.
It's a team effort, folks.
Absolutely.
I
The reason I put the camera in this angle here is because you can obviously see that the 9 is ahead of the 6, and Shane's right there. as
I'd
you can
call
see.
someone over for
Yeah.
this one.
Well, he
'cause
wants to
I'm
know.
Yeah, are you going to shoot it? Because if you are,
Shane
calling.
asked him, yeah. Absolutely. I think he's going to play it safe or either go for the long bank.
Well, that might be exactly what he's going for. Does he feel aggressive?
No.
Well, you know what? He felt like playing safe. And look at this. Ooh. I thought it was just going to tuck behind the 10. I'm sorry.
Goes right off the 10.
Well, I think he sees it. I think he sees the whole ball by itself.
So do
no
I.
need
Oh,
to.
yeah, this is.
So do I.
He's out from here. He sold out. Uh-oh.
The reigning U.S. champion right here.
No, I think that 6 may have went. He just didn't like it, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Guys out in the chat, can you give me a little feedback on the video as far as the audio and video? Jimmy, can you give me a little feedback on the audio and video?
Testing, testing.
No,
In sync or?
no, just I want to know how the audio and video is. Okay, Shane Van Boening takes the lead, 1-0. We're racing to 9, by the way. Crystal, okay, thank you. Hey, Boga, what's up? Think yes, okay, thank you. Appreciate it, guys. The only reason I asked is because one person out of, I don't know how many hundreds are watching right now, called up and said he had a little bit of our audio going in and out, and I said it has to be on your end because I'm actually watching it on another device. Excellent. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, so it is on his end. I just didn't want to steer him wrong. I just wanted to make sure. Here we go. The 10-ball break by the best 10-ball breaker in the world.
Wow. And that one ball just snuck by that cue ball, went into the top left corner, right corner, his left. And I don't know if he's got a pocket here. Does he have a pocket?
Yeah, he can cut it in the
Oh,
other
he can
end.
back cut it, yeah. But
Take a swing at the 10.
Do you guys think that Shane is probably one of the best, if not the best 10-ball break in the world?
I believe so.
I believe he's definitely,
Yeah, I think so too.
If not the best,
if he really
the top 3.
top
4.
3, yeah, exactly.
Well,
'Cause-
who would break better 10-ball than Shane?
Well,
Who?
remember last year?
Jason. Not better, but as good.
You got a good point. I forgot about the kid.
They went to the
Hey.
same school.
Yeah, they did.
How about this? How about the Co-Brothers last year?
No comparison.
They were pretty consistent with their 10-ball breaks.
Nah, not like this. This is Patton
It's
almost.
yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm just saying, if we're going to talk about tops,
You like the
were-
Coes?
Well, the Coes last year, I don't know if they've stuck to their
Take nothing
approach.
nothing away from the Coes. They're great
Absolutely.
players.
No,
I just don't
absolutely.
think that their break compares to Jason or Shane's.
No, but like I said, we're not talking. What I'm
10 ball
referring
break.
to is their consistency with their balls last year. As
What
like
did he
last
call? What did he
year.
call, Troy? Did you hear that?
Safe, I believe.
Did he? Yeah, go ahead. As of last year, go ahead.
No, I mean as of last year when they were pretty consistent with their ball making.
Forget about consistency. I'm talking about the best break.
Well, then
He may have-
we're in the presence of him now.
He might bank
He
this.
might have called it. I don't know. He called safe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good shot. I like that shot. Get behind the wall of balls there.
Bunch of speed there, huh?
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah, they consistently put the one ball up by the corner. One of the second
Right.
and third
Hey,
balls go
that's
by
what
the
I'm
side
saying.
every time.
That's pretty sporty right there.
And they not necessarily coming out of their shoes to do this.
No, absolutely not. But again, like you said, that one ball was consistently coming up towards looking at it on the screen, it was going up to the right corner, their left, and they were pocketing one of the balls behind the one pretty consistently.
Yeah. Well, absolutely.
And he's got consistently had a shot on the one. I think that was pretty phenomenal.
That wins you tournaments, that's for sure. That's
Well,
how
that's pretty sporty.
I give the advantage to the breaker that knows that break,
Right.
whether it's the 9-ball break and the 9 on a spot
Absolutely.
or
Well, look at Shane.
whatever it is.
Shane's got a fantastic break, and I don't think anybody can really mess with it. But
And I want to thank Archie Cardona, Fernandez Cardona, actually. I believe he's from Portugal, if I'm not mistaken, for your feedback.
And now Clinton Rocha said to say hi.
Hey, Clayton, how you doing, buddy?
He's not on the stream.
Okay.
He called me before.
I miss you, pal.
Yeah, he's a
He was down the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
I seen him down there. I could have went, and it was a week, like I said, for a week for me to try to relax a little bit. I was tempted to grab the motor yacht and go down and just relax down there, but I knew I wouldn't have relaxed.
I told him to get the stream, but he says he's working so hard he's probably not going to even be able to sit back and enjoy it,
Right. Yeah. Well, I did watch the final match. I had a chance to watch it all, as you know, and I just watched the final match. I really wanted Shane to win it 5 times.
I think he did it for Barry.
Yeah. He actually went to the cemetery prior to going to the U.S. Open and visited Barry's grave, by the way. Shane did. Shane's on the trail right now. I mean, on the path of 2-0 over Miguel Batista. Don't count this Miguel Batista out, okay? We didn't really get a chance to see an open. We seen the open in 1-ball shot, which was tremendous. But
You know what? You may be looking at the winner of this thing too, right here.
oh yeah, well, when you come off a big win, you know how that confidence level of yours goes up quite a bit. But Shane's confidence has been the same.
Yeah, it was like he needed it, right?
I mean, yeah, he was feeling so down. I mean, no.
Far from down, right?
He missed the 3 in the side or the 5 in
How
the
about the
side.
cue ball out of everything goes in the corner pocket?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how that got back up there. It must have got kicked. Here's a big chance for Miguel to run out and get the break, put a little distance between getting to the final finish line. Ooh, this sounds loud for me. Excuse me.
Should I whisper?
Yeah.
Should I whisper?
Miguel has a tendency to get up on his shot before he's finished. I would guess that would be a hitch in your step, but guys have played great doing unorthodox things in the past. But he does. If you notice,
Yeah.
he gets up a little bit after every shot.
He lifts that head kind of quick. You're right.
He stayed down a little bit on.
But if you notice, it's weird because his body stays down, but his head kind of whips up a little.
Okay, so I stand corrected. It's Archie Fernandez. Cadrona is actually from Puerto Rico. He's good friends with Alan Rowland and Miguel Batista and Tony Robles and Pee Wee, Miguel LeBoy. Sorry about that. I couldn't put it together.
Well, I anticipated him going forward, but look how dangerous this is. Thankfully, it slowed down a little. He got a little straighter than he'd like, but it's definitely better than cooking it up in the soup there.
Yeah.
You know?
You didn't want that to happen, that's for sure. He's got a hard enough time, managing his own game, and look who he's playing. So he's better shoot lights out in order to compete in this one.
Right.
He does get up. Miguel
now puts a beat up
breaks
on
the ice.
Breaks the ice 2-1 now.
Yeah, this could be, I'm telling you what, this could be a really Hill match. We didn't see Hill yet since we started.
I'm not betting on that.
You're not betting on it, huh?
No.
I bet you I can get odds on that.
You might get him. You might have to go too far for it.
What was I looking for? Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm all over the place.
Yeah, you are working hard.
When it comes to tournaments like this and things behind the scenes that goes on, I'm all in. Put me in.
You need media personnel. That's what
I do.
You do. You really do. So anyone looking for a job for media personnel, send us your resume.
Don't start that.
And you get no pay.
No, we can give you a salmon dinner. Just one.
One for the duration of the tournament. You better make it last a few days.
We have a tight budget. We thank everybody that's been sharing it, and we see that you continue to share it. We do appreciate it.
That's where I was going with that one now. Yeah, media is the internet's a special thing, and we need you guys to share it. He called something up the corner, I believe the one ball. He's got a good safe here. Swinging at this one's a risk versus rewards. I don't know how much he's going to get out of this. Make it stuck. He had to play safe. Okay, he played safe.
You guys got this for a split second, right?
You got it. Get to work, boss. A pretty good safe. All right, Shane's going to go to the air. I guess he's just going to try and cut it in because the 9, might as well call it in the right corner, I guess, right?
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, because they're playing the other way is a scratch possibly. Let's see. You know what? Not when you do that. You hit it nice and flat, nothing special. No spin, no nothing. Just played it into the rail. That was a smart shot. Al doesn't agree with that, though. He says call it all the time, but I think when you jump that sporty and your game's that much control, he controls the table instead of, what's the worst that can happen? You're kicking again. I don't think I agree with it. Maybe at my speed or your speed or his speed, but not at Shane's speed. We got a little piece of it. It's going to be hard to get separation from here.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless he, calls the bank or plays a 3. Calls a
Oh,
3
he's
ball.
called a 3 ball.
It's the move. Yeah, because in order to get separation or a safe, it doesn't look pretty, It doesn't. It's not appealing to the eye here. That is. He missed that. Actually, he missed it pretty badly because he was a few inches off. You really don't expect that from him to think everything's going to go in,
Right.
Called a shot. Nice light touch there. Try and straighten this ball out a little bit. You don't want too much angle on a 3, so another touchy shot. If he gets in line here, he should be in pretty good shape. Go off the rail and in line, so may have a little too much of an angle to stay and play the 5 down here. So he's still got a little work to do, unless it goes in the side. Negotiate my pay, getting either peanut butter and jelly or bologna. He said to see how I do for the rest of the night.
I think bologna.
Yeah, he got a little squirrely on this. He's taking it all. Just shoot it up in the corner. You'll be okay. Pinch it back. You'll be right in line.
Does it go in the corner?
Yeah.
Just barely. Wow.
Ooh, still have his work to cut out for him here.
Absolutely.
I don't think you don't want to. Can't really hold this up enough. You don't want to hold it up and try and get the right angle and then wind up dead straight.
Mm-hmm.
Even straight's not bad because you can also roll up and have a pretty easy angle on the 8 and make another shot. But he keeps getting
Just out of line a little,
he's out of line on every shot here. And
well, I mean, once you get off the first one, it's hard to get back. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not impossible, but, sometimes.
Know what I noticed, Snook, is the top players, they don't look to get in line on one shot sometimes. Sometimes it takes 2 shots.
Right, absolutely.
And then they finally, once they get there,
Depends.
it's like,
Sometimes the
boom.
ball favors a certain, side of a pocket, or, there's always other things to consider.
He's got a little work cut out for him here. And he missed it. It caught up to him.
That's what happens sometimes. And you don't want it to happen against this guy here. I mean, really. That was a nice slow drift over.
Yeah, he's tried to struggle through that rack. It'd have been nice to see him get out. But now the tables have turned. Shane overshot that a little bit. He'd rather be shooting straight in the hole, but he managed it. Not a problem. Yeah, I'll call out to the truck and change the scoreboard.
Sure.
Al is taking his union break.
Union?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You say so.
You're not in the union? No?
Back to the match.
You gotta pay your dues, union dues.
Yeah, well,
I'll be the shop steward. Pay up.
we're not in the union, so what are we?
Freelancers.
Scabs, man. We're scabs.
No, not necessarily. No, then you would be an outside contractor. There's the one ball on the side.
Yeah.
And the cue ball again. Oh, that wasn't. It was the one. And doesn't matter. It was the cue ball.
Right.
Got kicked in again. I believe that was the second time that happened. The other one was went around, got kicked, went around the table, and scratched in his bottom right corner.
Are you sick?
No, why?
Okay. I thought you had the sniffles.
No, maybe
gonna-
it's just.
I was going to skip clearly away from
No, yeah, I'm sick.
Thanks.
I'm
Fine by me.
I'm only kidding. See, I
No,
was going to get clearly away from you.
Really? No, you guys have a tendency of getting me sick.
He got sick the last time. I don't get sick too often.
Al gets me sick often. He's always so busy,
You know what it is? He runs himself down, right?
That's what I'm saying. He gets,
no. I'm well rested and healthy.
That doesn't mean you can't get sick.
It helps you not getting sick.
Well, you're right about that. Well, I don't wish you to get sick.
Yeah, what do you?
I was just checking.
No, I'm good.
So that I don't get
you
sick.
thought I heard a sniffle and you just want to be cautious. I get you. Which is fair enough. I wish more people would do that.
Not cough in their hand and shake your hand after?
It's I do the fist pump.
Well, you know, I wash my hands often. Anyway, back to this match.
Well,
He's got a shot.
Miguel, he still feels that last one, and he is not going to let this one slip away. He needs to just polish these off real quick. And get to the break and get that one in back of him. Yeah, he got out of line once on that, and that was.
Oh.
He's okay.
Okay.
He's trying to get
It
out of line.
so looked like it was going to hit the 50-yard line there.
Well, he's got to stretch for this or get the bridge up.
I'm shooting at lefty.
Now, as
He
a
can reach, apparently.
Predator Pro-Am Tour, I have to take this call. Excuse me.
Sure.
Sorry, folks.
Okay, Troy had to step away for just a moment. So I will be with you. Well, he's got a nice shot here. He probably is 7 and just bumped the 8 slightly so he doesn't lose control. And hopefully that did not put him in a position. He's going to take a better look at this because, well, see, a nice soft tap would have sufficed, but he put the 8 ball in a position that he's got to kind of clip it in a little. Just a slight touch there. You know, if he hit that any harder, it might have just popped right back out. No, he's made perfect position for the 10, and he's called it. And Miguel puts one up. And it closes the gap just a little, 3-2. Okay, Miguel. Pretty much the same spot that Shane, just off center or almost center. Hits the rack square, but not quite Shane's break. He fails to make a ball on the break. Shane's got a nice open shot on the 1. Nothing really tied up. He's got a nice shot on the 2. A nice open possible shot. It's a matter of to get there. Does he go up to the rail, up to the short rail, and back down? He's trying to figure out which way to go. I think if he goes in with a little inside English. Well, actually, that was beautiful. Unfortunately. Wow, I thought he was going to escape that. I thought it would just clip the 6 ball and just get to the other side. Unfortunately, he saved himself now. And we should see a jump shot here. Shane not happy with that position. I really, really did think that he would escape that 6. Where he would just barely clip it and get to the bottom part of it. Right there. Wow, look at that. He did the same thing that Shane, and Shane just made a comment to him like, wow, that's just what happened to me. It's amazing. We got back-to-back safeties on themselves, actually. So we will definitely see another jump shot here. They both they saved themselves. And like I said, Shane says to him, well, that's just what happened to me.
All right, so he saved himself, and now he's jumping to 3?
Well, Shane just saved himself on the 2 ball.
Yeah.
And then he jumped and missed and gave Miguel a shot. Miguel.
Nice shot.
Wow, look
Beautiful.
at that jump shot. So Miguel makes the 2 and saves himself for
What
the
a
3.
great shot right there.
And speared that cue ball beautifully, makes that.
Did Shane jump his 2 ball and make it?
No.
No, okay.
Shane made the 1 and saved himself on the 2. And then jumped it, missed it, and then Miguel shot the 2 and saved himself on the 3. And Shane tells him, hey.
Thus far, the score 3-2.
Yep.
And they both had to jump to 3 and the 2.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. How'd you find that out?
Just by watching, honey.
This is tough right here. Jacked up over the 5 ball and trying to cut this into the bottom left-hand corner is no easy task. I think the safety is warranted here. You follow this cue ball after coming in contact with the 4 with a little right-hand English and try to just get the cue ball enough behind that 9, and that's what he's looking at. Get the cue ball right there in that area. Mm-hmm. But not easy to do. It's
Jacked
asking
up.
a lot.
Yeah, it's jacked up now.
Well, he's got room in there.
Yeah, he's got room, but
okay.
he's still jacked up.
He should be okay.
It's just sometimes it throws it off just a little. Ooh.
Overdid it. Overdid the spin, but he's okay. I mean, he's safe so far. take nothing away from Shane. He could call this into the side pocket by kicking a short rail.
Absolutely, and that's what he's looking at.
And notice-
Look at that. He's taking a look, and he has called it in the side
Yeah,
pocket.
and notice where the 5 is, so there's really not much to do. He's going to go into this 4 ball probably 2 rails. Now he's looking at 1 rail. But if he goes 2 rails, if he happens to get the long rail to the right, the cue ball deflects and bumps the 8, holding position for the 5, if he goes 2 rails. If he goes straight into it, he could get in trouble because he could wind up behind the 8 and hit the 4 ball too thin.
Yeah.
Watch the speed and watch the rails here. Went right into it, missed it completely. But he hit it with enough speed that he wouldn't get trapped up behind the 8
Right.
if
Well-
he did hit the 4. So
Well,
how we doing out there?
you know, the chat is kind of quiet. I don't know
Oh,
what's
yeah.
happening.
Well, it's a pay-per-view chat, and not everybody signs into the pay-per-view
This
chat.
is true.
It's very simple to do. All you do is you click the launch button on the bottom of your viewer, and that'll bring you into the chat. And that's where you find all the chit-chat is. That's the chit-chat room.
That's right, but we're not chit-chatting. Come on, guys.
Well, that's there.
wanna
So
hear
that's
from
there
you.
so the folks can
Oh, of
speak amongst
course.
each other.
Of course.
We have things to do here.
Absolutely. You
Well,
know,
we-
occasionally I like to
So do I.
jump in there and
Absolutely. And cranberry. And like I said in the beginning of this this set, watch this gentleman shoot. He comes with it. When you just think he's out of it, he comes with shots that are unbelievable. And now sporting the Molinari red glove, by the way. I saw Billy Thorpe walk by before, and he had the blue one on. Molinari glove is all over the place. Whenever you get a pool room that has so many people in it, or you come from a tropical island like Puerto Rico, where the humidity is high, you buy a glove. And Molinari come out with the V2. It's double stitched, super strong, and people are just loving it. It's MolinariGlove.com. Of course, I like to promote them. They are a sponsor. And I also have a special surprise. Whether it be in this match or between matches, we're going to have a young man sit in and explain to you what he's doing in his concept. 10 ball, upper left-hand corner for a 3-3 tie ball game. You know, when you're playing a Shane Van Boening that just knocked off the U.S. Open and you're tied at 3 apiece, your confidence level is a little bit higher. And your head might get a little bit bigger, but you can see his head is not that big. He's staying in the realm of his own game instead of letting your head swell and say, well, now, look, you know, I'm competing with this guy. He's staying in his own realm and his own game. He's not going to break his rhythm, trust me. I seen him last night. He was in a couple of grudge matches, gambling matches, and boy, does he stand up real strong. I seen him play one person, I'm not going to mention any names, and the person quit him after one set.
my goodness. Gee, I wonder who.
I thought he was from Serbia, but he's not.
Patrick Tank, 13. Frankie Hernandez, 13.
Let's see how to break. Right from the middle again. And the cue ball is the only one that finds, well, actually no, 2 balls, 3 balls found the hole. Wow. Shane looking to play the 1 off the 6, and I don't know why he would want to do that. Why not just play the 1 in the other side pocket? Oh, he's going to use the 6 to break the 8-7 apart.
Maybe, yeah.
That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he tried to do.
That was quite creative.
Yes, yes. And now he's got the chance. Pocket this 5 ball in the upper left-hand corner and hold a nice angle for the 6 in the right-hand side pocket so that he can break the 7-8 off with the cue ball. That's what he's looking at
yeah,
here.
and side pocket comes down and busts it up.
Yeah.
Good call, Al.
Got to be careful here, though. You got to be careful because if you hit the wrong side of the 8 ball, you're in trouble.
Oh, yeah. You might snooker yourself there.
But he's going to hit it with authority,
Sure.
but he wants to hit it square.
That's
square.
beautiful.
And he hit it square.
But he missed the 6. Well, Miguel in a position to take the lead now.
Yeah, he's definitely favored to go up 4-3 here.
Well, he's taking care of the issue, the problem with the 7-8.
Right. That, you know, when you open up a door like that and don't pocket the object ball at hand, you open it and miss it. You open up the door for somebody else. Julie Haas, yeah. Lovely woman, Julie and Jimmy, her husband, are here.
And Rajan Dal just behind her.
Talking about Raj, he's got to come see me.
Come up and see me sometime.
Where did he go out?
No, dear. He went just around the bar
okay.
area over there and walking towards the back. If you need to excuse yourself.
No, I can't.
I got the.
I don't want to leave you alone like that.
You're so nice.
I'm so lonely.
No, don't say that. I can.
Ruslan.
I got the
in the
reins.
house.
Yes, I see.
You know, every which way you look, you see a champion player here at Steinway.
Isn't
Come
it
on down.
wonderful?
Folks, if you can make it here to Steinway and want to rub elbows with world champions and just champions in general, get down here. I'm telling you, this place is mobbed.
Great. Come down to the pool room. It's a great pool room. It's a great tournament. As Al says, you want to rub elbows with the best of the best here. The food is fantastic. Come with an appetite. It's just all around a great time.
He had to decide to play this on the side or to play it down the rail. Let's see what he decides. I like down the rail so you can come back for the 10. He punched. He had enough of the side pocket to get the cue ball to the other side of the table. Man, he froze the cue ball almost. I've seen a lot of real good players miss this. I'm telling you. He's not going to miss it.
Figueroa, 13. Live Cortez, 13. Live Cortez, Matt Figueroa, 13.
He's around. He's probably outside. All right, 4-3. Earl the Pearl. He's right behind us, showing us some young people some trick shots on the floor with finger pull, like spinning the ball. This guy's like unbelievable. You guys got to come by and see this. You really got to come to Steinway to witness this.
It only happens here, folks.
That's it.
Amazing things happen in this pool room, you know.
What you can do is spin the cue ball on the floor. You see the carpet that you're looking at. It's special design for Steinway with pool balls on it. So Earl's like, this is how you do it.
This is how you run out, kids.
Cue ball once again finds the side pocket.
My goodness.
10 ball goes in, does not count, even if the cue ball did not scratch. The 10 ball has to be spotted.
Shane takes a look up at the 8-9 again.
Yeah.
Well, not again because last was 7. But here we have 8-9 in a cluster. 10 ball now almost frozen to the 4. 4 ball only has 2 pockets here.
Up close and personal with the champ.
Now he's got some. See how the 4 is not quite frozen to the 10, but it really only has 2 pockets. He's got a side pocket, barely, and he's got the top. Well, to our view, our top left corner, and that's about it, folks. So he's gonna have to figure this out. Not 1 but 2 clusters.
I don't know if there's a carom in there into the 10, or if he's going to go break them up.
Not sure. I think if there was a carom, it would have to be
It goes
underneath.
in the corner. Ball
Yeah.
ball goes in the upper corner or the side.
Or the side.
Yeah.
I think he wanted it in the corner, but he can still play it in the corner from here.
Hey, he can stick them safe, too.
He could.
He could stick them safe and break the 8-9 up here and stick the cue ball behind the 10. You see the shot?
Yes, sir. Now,
He might come up with that. He's going for the side pocket. Oh, he
good,
went
for
pretty
the
up.
corner.
Yo.
Yowza. But look at this. Now the 10-7 is a little,
No, there's room there.
no, there's room there, but, you know, he's got to get on the right side here.
He's on the wrong side of the 5 ball. Is what's,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
But you know what? He's pretty
Don't you
sporty
love
with that
this
cue.
Watch the roll. He's going to have to roll.
He's gonna go over to the other side of the long rail and come out gently.
Got to roll it.
Oh, just shy. See, he just gently rolled it and got perfect on the 6. Unfortunately, 5 is a no-go.
You could see there's room in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there's room there, but there's still issue of, you know, the 8-9 is a big issue, really. Because there's not much room for him to break it here unless he decides to bust it from behind, but he might get stuck. If he shoots the 6, he's got to try to bust the 8 if he gets there.
When you match his roll, I need somebody to go from number 1.
Wow, he misses the 5. Try to get back up table, coming around a few rails for the 6, but Shane, I don't know how much of this he can see.
Table 15-1.
Okay, gets a perfect little safety there. And opens up the problem there. Isn't that a beautiful shot? Played it safe, clips the 5, goes up and busts up the 9-8 a little, but he sees the, if he sees the 5, he sees the down table. I don't think he's got it in the side quite, which is fine. If he gets aggressive and just shoots it down the rail, he's going to come out for the 6.
Well, if he's got the shot, he better get aggressive.
Well, I would. I would, and I'm not in anywhere near their caliber.
You know, in this game, you got to play offense every once in a while. That
Well-
was a nice defensive shot right there and take care of that problem, like you said.
I'll tell you
But
something.
you're not going to beat Shane if you're not aggressive.
No, you're right about that. I'll tell you something.
Or at
though,
least
something.
play a good offense.
You know that how I got my name is because of my safety play. Now, it's great to know safeties and things like that, but what good is getting ball in hand if you can't run the balls out? So, I mean, you got to get aggressive sometime too. It's true.
It's not ball in hand. You're right. You're right.
So
I agree,
mean,
but this is far from ball in hand. This is a
no,
testy
no,
shot.
you're absolutely right. I'm just.
I don't
saying,
know if he's got enough.
As far as getting aggressive, yes.
If he's questioning the shot, he called the
calling
side
the side
pocket. He's
pocket.
going to masse it. He's going for the masse. Watch the 9.
Wow, I'm surprised. I would have shot it down the rail. I think he's got the whole.
Change mind, maybe.
I don't know.
Rail first to the side pocket.
Really?
This is difficult. No, that ain't
No,
working.
I don't like that at all. I
Well,
mean,
Shane
granted,
loves
I'm
it.
not. Well, Shane absolutely loves it. I just mean that I'm very surprised that he took the shot that way. I was almost sure that he had at least the corner pocket, but I'm not on the table, so I can't see. Just by our camera angle,
I wouldn't
much
want to be on the table.
Well, you know what?
Not playing this guy.
Why not?
I don't want to have nothing to do with him.
Listen, he's great.
I don't want to have nothing to do with this guy.
Listen, honey. He's got to make the same 9, 10 balls that we got to make.
He'll make them quite often.
Yeah,
believe
you're
me.
right. He's
More often than you would.
You're right about that. I do not negate that.
Stay away from him.
No, I'm not afraid to get up there with anybody. I don't care.
Oh, being afraid and getting up there is two different animals.
Well-
If you want to be smart, you don't get up there.
Well, listen.
Of course, in my mind is, of course, gambling.
Of course.
I don't care what he wants to give you. I
you-
seen him give
You're
open
absolutely
players
right.
the world.
You're absolutely right. And he can give me the world too. But he's got to make them still.
And when he gets on that train, look at the rolls here. He overdid it. Shane overdid it.
He's human. He is proof.
He's going to make it. He's going to make it,
Of
though.
course.
He's not going to let Miguel get another one.
No,
If he can help it.
Absolutely.
He almost touched that 10 ball, but took his stick back. He didn't touch it. All right, we're tied at 4-piece.
You know what I mean, though, Al, right?
Yeah.
I'm not,
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
no.
at all saying
Being
that,
afraid and being smart, two different animals.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely not afraid to play
You know, there's a
against any of
saying in
them.
the Carolinas, and of course, we got Carolina here in the box. If you never take a chance, you won't have a chance.
You're right about that. That should, I should just like brand that on myself.
Well, I'm going to make a meme thing out of it.
A meme?
I'm sure it's going to be out there already now.
Well, now that you said it.
That's all right. That's all righty.
Listen, it is what it is, honey. Bogey says he's scared of me. Unreal. Now, wow, missed that quite poorly, actually, surprisingly. He walks away shaking his head. And I think he's called,
Seven ball.
Did he just call the 7 in the
Yeah.
corner there?
Yeah.
Looks pretty wired, I guess. He's comfortable shooting that. I mean, why not? And straight in, it does go. Now, not the best of shots, but he does have a shot in the side pocket. Wow. Well, see, he's taking a long, deep thought about what it is that he wants to do. Now, I think he can send this 2-ball down, play safe, and get the cue ball right back where he is now, or in its vicinity. So we can play the 2-ball somewhere towards the short rail on the bottom by the 5-10 area somewhere, and bring cue ball right back there. Okay, so he did elect to play safe. He did not play the safe that I thought that he might. And he's actually left a piece of the 2. Not a pocketable shot unless he gets that aggressive and wants to play like a bank, which I doubt that he's going to do. I think a thin cut on the 2 ball to the long rail brings cue ball up and down, possibly into another safe if he can avoid not that shot there. If he would have avoided that, he would have gotten a more successful safe. However, Miguel does not have a pocket because the 8 ball is in the way. Now, I think he just called safe and might want to play the same type of safe. Okay. That's a good shot. I don't believe that Shane has a piece of that too. He's going to take a peek at it now. If he does, he's got a little messy to do. You see him jack up a little. And brings up the cue ball nicely. 2 ball behind the 4. Nice shot.
Table 19, Guzman on 19. Mike Gallardo, 19. Mike Gallardo, Guzman, 19.
Well, if he sees any of this bottom rail and he's looking to kick up into the 2-4 combination or possible combination, I'm not sure if he sees any of that bottom rail there.
Guzman, 19.
As he comes in with the little reverse. Yeah, he tried to come in with it. It's exactly what I thought now. So I saw him shooting that way. I didn't think he had any of the bottom short rail to do that. However, hitting the long rail with some inside English, he did try to clip that. He hit it hard, obviously, because he was trying to see if he can finagle some kind of combination here. But as it is, he did not. Now Shane probably play a little safety here if he wants to play a little safe. The table's fairly open, so I think I'd be surprised if he didn't try to make the 2 and get on the 3 somehow. However, the 4 ball's in the way, in the path for him to try to get above to get a shot on the 3. Now, can he get a little bump? Is it, you know what? That's fantastic. I mean, he overshot it, but I think he anticipated. Wow, unreal. I think he just anticipated getting just a little bump on the 4 ball on the way out. I think he's just very surprised that that's just because if he had just nudged the 4, I would send it over still. I'm just very surprised. I do believe. Let's see. Do I have another angle here? Not a good angle on camera, on the other camera, but. See what we got here. All right, so he's got some space from the side pocket. I found the right camera angle I was looking for there. And okay, I have a guest here. William
a
Finnegan.
celebrity here is what you got.
Oh, do we want to get started on this?
Listen, don't. You
We
know
have
how-
William Finnegan in here, and as easy I got him in, I can get him out. So behave yourself,
Did you
sir.
see the shot? I told you he was
That
going to
was
fire.
a beautiful shot.
I told you he was going to fire and come off the rail.
You didn't tell me anything.
Man, stick with me, man. I know what I'm talking about. I can't play, but I know the shot. You know how I play.
You know
You
what?
know how many times I beat you already?
Yeah, okay.
You don't want none of this.
We can go on air and
Listen,
talk
let's-
about what we can do together.
Let's focus on this match.
Yeah, you get the balls.
Stop shots. Maybe he might follow it. It's possible. There we go. 2 rails. Plays a 9 in the opposite corner. I notice Shane likes to throw the ball a lot. He draws his rock. Very good. 2 rails, cue ball. Come on, Shane. I paid $900 for him. Please don't dog it.
You bought Shane?
Yes. No, actually, my wife bought Shane.
Oh,
My wife heard he won the U.S. Open, and it's his 5th U.S. Open. She said, I'll buy Shane.
well, there he goes and takes the lead 5-4 over Miguel Batista. And these guys are throwing down one by one here, one after the other. So Finnegan, how was the rest of the tournament going on and the other tables that we haven't got a chance to watch?
A lot of good matches on the other table. A lot.
Any
Plenty.
you care to tell us about?
Well, Cole was playing Dennis Grabe on another table, 15, which we can't see. Who else we got? Earl Strickland playing Ralph Souquet on tape in the back, one of the back tables.
Wow.
Another good match. I'm sure you all saw the Rodney and John Moore match. Rodney Morris.
Yeah, that was a good match.
You know. Well, you had some other good matches. You got Patrick Chang played on table 30. Now you got 2 Filipinos playing. You got Matt Vigara, one of our locals, playing Lee Van Corteza from the Philippines.
Yowza.
The guy's break is amazing. Shane has an amazing break.
But unfortunately, no shot on the one. He did make. Well, no, he did not. He failed to make a ball in the pocket. Now, Miguel back into the box and he's going to force to play a push. Unless he feels so inclined then to have an aggressive shot. And jump the ball.
Come on, you're not operator, Tom. There you go.
You are hot now, buddy.
Okay.
Here we go.
Listen, folks, what a surprise we got. The Codfather says to Tommy, hey, you got to get in the booth. We know we got a match here, and the score right now is 5-4 SVB, but we're going to go over to the camera. Oh, let me take the logos down. There he is. He's sitting on the end there.
Next to Mr. Finnegan.
Mr. Finnegan. Wait a minute. I'm not going to
Tom,
go.
hey, Tom, we have to stop you right there. That's just too much respect for this guy.
We got a legend over here.
Too much respect for this guy.
Mr. Tom Walters, a legend.
He's been around a long time, played in many a street pool events, played in the hotels in Manhattan, played with the best of them. Look at Shane. Makes a mistake, and that cue ball almost
Called
goes in the hole.
safe.
Well, he
Called
almost
safe,
scratched.
and he almost scratched when he got away with it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to leave you in the hands of these fine folks, and I'm going to step out for a second.
I say he plays safe. Didn't the one ball trap the cue behind the 6? What do you say, Tom?
I like that shot because the one will go over to the rail and Burst is going to leave him as a bank, right?
Right. I mean, he might leave him a bank if it pushes the one towards you, like you said, but I think the cue might go behind the 6s where you can play both balls.
Yeah, it's pretty safe. Pretty safe.
pretty safe. I like that, Tom.
It's he's playing 2 balls to play safe. The one, just like
No, he hit that a little
he hit
full.
it too full.
Yeah, a little too firm.
But
Tough little shot when the cue ball's on the rail to roll it that far,
You know, Tom, I think I would have just liked to hit instead of worrying about getting behind a 6 and just tuck the 1 ball and let the cue ball go up to the short rail, he would have still had a safe.
Yep, I got you.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a little simpler than most people.
No,
look at this.
All right, but he has no gimme here.
Well, this is the 3rd time in 2 racks that he's
Scratch?
flirted with the scratch. Yeah.
Well, he's got to play a combo.
Yeah, that's all he has.
That's all he can do.
Got to have very good speed control on this to have a shot on a 3. He's got to hit it nice.
Now, Tom, did you just get here? Or you've been enjoying the tournament?
No, I just walked in.
Oh, okay. Well, we snatched you right away, huh?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for
Nice
joining
shot.
us.
A pretty good shot.
And position. Yeah, he should be out.
Beautiful. He's got the angle to come out over to the middle of the
Just gonna
table.
draw the cue down.
It's a lot easier game looking at it from here. You get on the table.
Oh, I don't miss from here, Tom.
it's a lot-
I don't miss from here.
Well, he's following this right
It's a
up.
lot tougher.
Follows it up.
Yeah, just baby roll maybe. Yeah.
Yep.
No problems from here. It's just any unforced error. That's about it. There's no clusters, nothing happening.
Right. Fast table. I used to play here once in a while, and I remember they're quick. The cushions are.
Yeah,
cushions
you
are
don't
fast.
come around anymore, Tom.
Nah.
You've been busy or just not interested
haven't.
right now?
I haven't been really playing much pool. Summer.
Oh, it
In the
slows down
summer.
in every pool room summertime, yeah. Well, I'm glad to see you up and about and around.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it on the internet, and I said, let me stop in and see what's going on.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, if
See, he landed a little funny. He still can make the ball.
if anybody's in the area and you feel like coming down, please do. There's a lot of great matches still left for today. A lot of players still here.
He missed.
He did miss, my goodness.
He missed.
You come out here, it's a grand
Shane.
old time.
Now, when Shane comes to the table, a guy misses a shot like that, this is like a free shot.
Yes,
Because he knows he's supposed to lose the rack.
absolutely.
Free shot.
Well, you know what? I just want to interrupt for a quick second. The next match coming up right here is David Accolade and Jason Shaw up next after this one, folks.
My goodness.
Should be a beauty.
It's actually David Alcada, is the way I pronounce his name.
That was a big rack. That would have been 5-5. Now it's 6-4. Shane.
Yeah, that is a big match. That's a swing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the speed of the table got him. He came over too far on the 9. He had a tough angle.
Right. And you were just saying,
Yeah.
that's the commentator's curse, Tom.
If you're going to miss that, you got to miss it the other side.
The other side, absolutely.
Now watch this guy's break. This is why he wins so many tournaments, because of his break.
Yeah,
His break is huge. Every other pro says the same thing.
yeah.
It's because he breaks the ball so good.
He just won the U.S. Open, right? I mean, how good is that? 5 times he won it?
5-time. Tied with Earl. And he's probably
Still a young man.
he's the one that's probably going to break Earl's record.
At a young age, yeah.
They're going to break.
Yeah,
Look at the cue ball.
Yep.
How he stops his cue ball.
Best
But-
10-ball break in the country,
but-
in the world.
He didn't make the ball. It's what's that frustrates him. He's got. This is tough. This is no gimme.
This is no gimme to get under 2, that's for sure.
Nope. But when you're playing Shane, you better just make that one. Don't try to get to 2 and then play safe on the 2. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. You could pull this back with low right-hand English, and you got a chance to get on it.
Yeah.
You got a chance.
Thinks he's going to spin it in.
Yeah, he's gonna go low right. He's gonna try to pull it back.
Avoid the side.
Yeah, he's got to. That's why he's got to spin it real good. No, he didn't.
He didn't.
No.
Okay, he played the other way.
Oh, he got away with it.
He took your way to play safe.
Yeah.
Pocket the ball
Pocket
and
the
play
ball.
safe.
He probably can make the ball here and come under the 10, but it's tough.
Yeah.
He can miss it. It's, you know,
This is the one. I'd bank this and leave the cue ball under the 3 and the 8.
oh, one rail.
Yeah, just let it die under the 3 and
Looks
the
like
8.
he's playing the shot. No, you're right. You're right. He plays
That's
it
what
safe.
he's doing. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
I think he sees the whole ball.
I think you're right.
If he sees the whole ball, no, he can't see it. So he's going. Looks like he's going for his jump cue. Yep, and he's calling it.
Well, 3's out in the open, so wherever he winds up, he'll probably have a shot on it.
The cue's, if he jumps it, makes it 2. The cue's going to hit the 9.
Yeah, but the 3 is
Yeah.
in the open territory, so
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, now he's done.
No,
That's
my
a bad.
goodness.
That's a bad
Yeah.
break he just got.
Yowza, what a beautiful jump, and then no
Yep.
reward for it. Ugh.
yeah.
Well, he's going to call that pocket.
You're right. I thought it would have hit the 9 for
Nine,
sure,
right?
too.
I think he went too high. A little lower with the jump, he hits the 9.
Probably pocketed the ball a little thin, you know. In
Yeah.
the side, you didn't get enough energy on to hit the 9.
He's going to kick it one rail. That's all he can do.
Yeah, either that or
But he's got to call the pocket. Can't just call,
he would call a safe, wouldn't he? I don't know the rules.
Well,
that
it's
play.
called shot, call safety. I mean,
Okay.
What are the odds of him playing the guy safe? All right, he's playing the 3 off the 6. If it don't go,
It goes.
it goes.
Yeah, I think it goes.
Goes, even if he's got nothing to do to make position, he just rolls it up a little.
Natural position.
No, I mean the 4 is right there on the opposite side. 5's hanging out by itself over there in the upper
Yep.
left corner. He just rolls it up.
Yep.
Ta-da!
Now we should really stick it right where it is and then go 2 rails and come out. Let's see. He's going to.
He
He's going to
follows
follow
it.
it
He
up.
followed up.
I did like him sticking it,
Yeah.
just how you said. So he had the whole.
Right.
He has
could
the
go 2
entire
rails.
right side to do whatever he can. There's
Right.
nothing in the way.
He played at 6 in the side of the
Now
corner.
he could just stop it right there. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's good.
Yep.
Got
Side.
the angle for the 7. Yeah, I don't think he likes this.
Yeah, he's over the ball.
Plus, he doesn't leave himself much of an angle to.
Well,
Now, see, yeah.
Thankfully, he's taller.
Yeah, but you see now.
I would have big problems here.
he's not in a good spot.
No, but thankfully there's a little distance between the two. He had
All right, hit
he
it
had to
beautifully.
jack up. He had to go over the ball, but he had some distance in order to stroke. So that plus he was tall enough.
Quick table too. It better come off the rail with some energy.
Well, he decided to draw it, not punch it over.
But look where 9 is.
No, I don't like what he did there. He came up short.
Yeah, he's going to get there.
Draw 2 rails.
No, he gets there.
Well, it goes around 3. Okay, possibly 4. Underneath. Wow.
Wow, he did not want to come all the way down that low.
No,
This is missable.
sure it is.
This is missable.
Do you like back cutting it into the corner here?
Yeah, I would do that too.
He's got to go for the win. Made it.
He
made
nice
it.
shot. Nice shot.
Beautiful shot. Yeah, 6'5".
5.
He's closed the gap just a little. Shane in the lead by 1.
I don't know about you, but instead of back cutting it, I'd rather be looking at the other angle.
Oh, absolutely.
Cutting the ball in. He made a nice shot there.
You know, I think an inch higher, that 10 an inch higher, I would be playing it in the side. Just an inch higher. Or you can control the cue ball a little and leave him down. You
yeah.
know what I mean? If
Yeah.
if it was a little higher, but it was perfect enough to cut it back.
He got out nice.
Shane might be in trouble.
Now Miguel is choosing to break from the same spot as Shane, but not not even close to Shane's kind of break. Let's see if he produces a ball. He's been scratching quite a bit. Look at this.
Wow, that's huge.
This is exactly what I mean. He's trying to give it the same oomph that Shane has been giving, probably emulating his break a little bit. But again, a scratch this time off the table. He's been scratching and finding a pocket, but this time clear off the table. Ball in hand for Shane. Exactly what he'd like. I mean, which guy don't like this? I think one rail across. I think.
I think his only hope, the 3 sits, tough little spot there.
Yeah.
He hit it good, though.
He
He's
hit
right
it
on.
perfect.
In the corner.
Beautiful.
Listen, after the U.S. Open, the way he's playing, he better get out.
Yeah, oh, sure.
Is he out, Tom?
Yes.
I hope you're right.
Well, what a jolt to confidence right there. The guy just hands you the ball in hand off the break.
Yeah.
Open rack, no clusters. He'd better get out. I don't like to go off on a limb there, but I mean, like I said, it's just a boost of confidence there. And the guy literally just hands you the ball.
Is he going to come around the 7-10?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, right?
Funny, I would have stayed there and played it into the other corner. But
You know what happens when you
he's
play
letting the ball run naturally to the next ball, which is probably the right way to go.
Usually is
Yeah.
the best way to go.
Well, the way he plays, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, he could have went either way. This could be a little hazy.
See,
The speed of the
Yep,
table brought
yep.
him there.
Yeah,
No, but he was playing it for this pocket, I'm thinking, right?
that's what I thought,
Right?
but maybe not.
Well, like
He
I
had-
said, the
he-
speed
I
of the
don't think-
table will
I don't
save
think
them.
he has the speed down on this table yet.
Very quick table, very quick.
Side pocket or corner?
I'd go for the side.
Side, right?
Pull it back 2 feet. No, he's going for the corner.
Wow. Stop shot.
Yeah.
Well,
Makes it look easy.
7-5.
7-5 in the lead by 2 now. 7-5 Shane Van Poding. Makes it look that easy. Finnegan,
win
you
it-
run out pretty good from over here,
I
bud.
know. I'm a lot better than you.
No. Yeah, that's because I saved my runouts for the actual table against you. We could go at this all day.
I'm sure you do. When you're here,
Well,
right?
well,
She's a great-
no. He means
she's a
because
great
Finnegan
player.
likes to think that he can beat me on the regular, and that's
She's a
just
great
not.
player.
He's finally giving me some credit. That's not sarcasm.
I think you got to give Bill a little weight, don't you?
I'll play at one pocket. Golf,
Yeah.
back pocket 9-ball.
We can play some
8-ball
golf.
last pocket.
We can play some one
How'd you
pocket.
make out in golf?
Oh, please.
All right, here we go. Let's check out the break. See, he's not breaking from the box. He's
A
breaking.
little angle.
No,
Watch.
he moved now. He moved a little.
You know why? He's trying to find the spot.
Yeah, but look.
Oh, no.
Look.
Shaney. You can't
They're
do that,
just
Shaney.
giving these back and forth to each other.
Yeah, 3-ball sits tough here, though.
Yeah, well, that's true.
It does.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Let's see what he does here. No, he's playing the 2 to the 3, unless he's going to play the combination.
Yeah, you could do that.
Shoot the 3 into the rail, make the 4, right?
Yes, absolutely. Probably what he'll do. I think that you got to take the simplest choice first, you know. You make it complicated, you're looking for trouble.
You couldn't have said it better myself, Tom. That's usually the way.
The simplest way. Look at this table run. Oof.
Very fast.
Yeah.
Now, does that 8 can that 8 squeeze? I mean, that 3 can squeeze past that 8 if he gets above it now.
Yeah, it could.
And I think he's got a good angle to get up there. What do you think, Tom?
You know what? I would play the combination if it was me.
Well, this
'Cause
5 is
it's-
sitting nicely on the rail and
it's
close.
simple, you know.
It's a very makeable combination.
Yeah, he went your
But
way.
he went above it.
He went your way.
Wow. Okay.
Now,
Now look at it.
you know what? Because of the table roll, he actually
Sweet.
got a better roll out of
He
it.
was probably playing it for that pocket.
He was.
And now it's going in the opposite pocket.
He was playing the bottom left corner, and now he's playing it on the bottom right.
Yeah, but he's still got a hard out. It's not easy because he's
Well,
got
getting the 5 to the 6 right now is an issue. That he's got to avoid that 6. I'm sorry, he's got to avoid that 9 right now. If it comes wide,
He's going to follow with a lot of right, and should go right 3 rails, right? Now
right.
he's going to draw it. He's going to draw the ball.
Yeah.
I would follow it. Oh, he did follow.
yeah,
it.
and he shortened it up around the 9. I said he had to worry about the 9 a little.
Yes.
And now
look what he just did now. He didn't want to do that.
He didn't like that
he
at all.
he avoided the combo just to have another one.
He just untied the ball, now he's retying it up.
Oh my goodness.
But it doesn't make a difference. He's still at the table, so it really don't make a difference. What do you think he does here,
He
Tom?
must not like combos because he keeps peeking over
think
at
he's
it.
drawing this?
You could either draw it or follow it with left-hand English.
I think
Come
he's-
around.
I think he's going to draw
He's
it
going
back.
to draw it back with
He likes drawing it.
right-hand English. Yeah, he drew it back.
Now he's got to play the combo.
Yeah.
Well, he's got no choice now.
All right, puts him back in the game if he makes it.
Well, within 1, if he makes it, he closes the gap. Seven, 6. There
Knocked
you
it
go.
right in. Beautiful
7,
shot.
6.
Beautiful
Shane's
shot.
still in the lead by 1.
Hey, Danny, how are you?
All right, let's see what happens here.
You know, like I said from the opening introduction of Miguel Batista, Shane don't have to like this at all.
No.
It's a race to a shot and a pattern on the table. As long as he's got no trouble balls, he's capable of getting out. You're witnessing it firsthand, and we want to thank everybody that's been watching and supporting us, the Steinway Classic.
Thank you, Al,
Thank you guys.
for all that you do.
Because
as well.
you guys give me a little time to do some work in the background.
Well-
Watch the 8-ball and the 9-ball towards the side pocket, and the 2 and 3 go around the world.
Ooh, that cue ball just wants to find the pocket.
Yeah,
My goodness, almost every rack here.
Well,
He broke that easy on purpose.
he didn't want to
afraid to
scratch.
Yeah,
scratch
he's
it.
Because
Sure.
you can't give Shane ball in hand.
There's really no room for error where Miguel's breaking from. He's breaking like so solidly straight. If you don't hit that 1 ball, you know, if you veer off a little to the left or the right, those side pockets become double the size they are.
Yeah.
You know, that cue ball will travel right towards him like a magnet.
Looks like Shane's going to. Is he playing the one or is he playing safe?
I'd like the
It's like
safety.
he's playing it safe.
He's going to put the cue.
Behind the 7, maybe?
1 to 7?
Yeah. Perfect. He still got him.
No, he's still got him,
Yeah, he still got
but
him.
he can't see it now. I don't know.
Shane
He might-
doesn't. He didn't even want to leave him a kick.
No, he didn't know. Shane didn't want him to see nothing. But you want to know something? I think he's going to jump and kick it off the short rail.
Might be right.
Or if he could see that long rail, kick it off the long rail.
He's got him in a tough spot, boy. So
Either he kicks off the long rail or he jumps and kicks it off the short
He's
rail.
going to jump
Well, he's gonna jump.
How's he going to get over the 6 ball?
like Mighty Mouse.
Is it that cue ball is going to fly over the 6?
I think he's going to jump kick is what he's going
Jump
to do.
kick, like I said.
Yeah, to the bottom rail.
Right. Or maybe he could see a piece of it. Maybe he jumps and spins the cue.
No, I think he's going to the bottom rail. Jump kick.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
This is so hard to judge the speed.
So he's actually going
If
over the
he-
4 ball then.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Catch it.
And if he misses this kick, Shane's playing that combo.
Oh, sure. Why not?
He's going to hit it.
Looks like he's aiming it pretty sporty.
He's going to hit it.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
He's going to hit the seat is what he's going to do. Look at the 110. Shane might just take this to end it and
he
put
better-
another beat up.
He's
Sure.
going to take it.
Who wouldn't?
There's too much traffic
Oh,
there.
it puts him on the hill.
The 4-5 is somewhat tied up a little. He's got to go for it. Well, there you go. On the hill. 8-6 now on the hill. And Miguel cannot afford to have another mistake against this guy. And Shane to break on top of it. Ooh la la.
Sasson.
Sasson Goya, baby. That's
Goya.
right. I said it. Sasson Goya.
It's good save by Shane. Won him that game.
Absolutely.
That's not really what he wanted to put it behind the 7, but he
Oh,
let him
absolutely.
see the rail.
Yeah.
And he just missed the kick.
Right.
How do you like these 3 fine folks here calling that match? I'm getting excited. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat just listening to them.
Al got some line down there.
Yeah, I know,
Doesn't
right?
he that?
Hook, line, and a sinker.
Doesn't he? Pops in and says the right stuff
Well,
all
one
the
thing
time.
for sure is we're going into rack number 15 here.
Absolutely.
And we got the best breaker in the world as far as 10 ball, maybe 9 ball also.
It's a great
Break it.
monitoring
Well,
equipment.
you were away for a second doing some work. Shane moved his cue ball a little from the middle. See, he's not dead center right now. So, unfortunately, he scratched the last time he did this. But hopefully, he might have a controlled break here. See,
You notice how he stops the cue
yeah,
ball?
yeah. He controlled that break a little bit
Wow.
better. He's got a shot
He
on
got
the 1.
does he have a shot?
He might have a shot still on the 1.
2 ball way down table, the bottom left-hand corner.
He makes the 1, he's out.
Well, he's got to make it and then come off that long rail and get a window. He's
Yeah,
got to get a
true.
window to that 2 ball.
I think he'll get the window between the 10 and 5. Is that the 5 ball?
That's really not that big when you're looking at it
Yeah.
from that angle. Watch the angle.
There's traffic in his way, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Unless he
That's
draws
exactly what. Yeah, he's gonna draw it. He'll get it to.
No.
Yeah, wow, he played it softly. I'm surprised.
Because he wanted to play the Finnegan window.
it. The cinch.
And he got it. The cinch Finnegan calls it.
That's good.
Gypsy would say cinch the ball.
The cincher. That's what Jip Rock would say. The cincher.
I'll tell you what, there's no icebergs in his way from here. It looks like it's clean sailing.
Not
Oh
if he
my
missed it.
goodness.
Oh.
Upstate Al can black cat anybody. If you got a wager on anybody, just ask me to announce it. I'm standing by.
Tough shot, slow
Who
roll
let
the
that-
ball 8 feet.
Who let the cat in here?
Yeah, but you know he's not supposed to miss that. He's supposed
No,
to.
he's not supposed to miss it. But
Now,
He tried to roll it, and I don't know what happened.
but even if he made it, look what the cue ball is.
well, he overcut the ball so
Yeah,
bad. That's
yeah.
why.
Well, he's going to play safe, or he's going to.
Well, I think Al
He
was
might-
right. He did Finnegan it.
He might. Yeah, he did. He might scratch it. He could scratch it
He can go up and down.
without hitting nothing. Can
No.
scratch here. What I tell you, listen to
Ooh.
me. I'm telling you, I'm playing this game 40 years.
And he knows how to scratch better than
Scratch.
anybody,
There's a
Tom.
scratch there. Told you.
Finnegan telling Tommy Walters that he's been playing 40 years.
Hey, Tommy, this guy can scratch better than anybody in the world.
Anybody.
But he's got a magic mind for the game.
Listen, but I want to send him to Russia and play those scratch games.
Talking
with
about
it.
Russia, we
Might
want to
win.
thank all our troops from the past and from the president up to the date and the future servicemen and women.
It's an awesome
We
logo.
want to recognize you guys. And thank you so much for your service.
We salute you guys.
Yeah, there's nothing better than the service guys.
Absolutely not.
What does he do here, Finn?
Boy,
Smash.
No, he didn't say what would you
give
do.
him the, you give him the Jimmy Malfatone smash him up.
Smash. Chicago style.
They didn't ask what you would do, Finnegan.
tough one.
I don't know what he. I mean. I
Yeah,
don't-
well, I'll tell you what. If he
I don't
comes
know if
off,
he can see it.
if he comes off the right side, he's got to deviate around the four.
The problem is if he hits it full, he
He's
might hit the ball. It's in front of him.
He's going to try to use the
Let's see.
5. He's
Super-
using
He's going to bank it down by the 6 ball and have the cue ball try to come up behind the 5.
yeah, that's the shot.
You know
like
how hard that
It's
is.
a tough. Sure, it's tough.
He's on the rail too.
Yeah. But you got to try to get. You got to use one of those balls. The 5. I'd use the 5.
Right.
Think he's going to thin it?
He can do it. No, I don't have to really thin it. Now you're looking at a monitor.
He's
It's
banking it.
tough to see.
He said bank shot.
He's calling it. He called the bank in the upper right-hand corner.
So if he makes it, the cue ball stays down table.
Yeah, it's aggressive though.
Well, he's down. If he comes with it, he comes with it. Double
No.
kiss. And he, well, wait, he can get, now Shane can give it back.
If he wishes. I
If he
don't think
wi-
he can get
Oh,
it.
he's giving that back.
Tell you what, that didn't turn out so bad.
No, he's giving it
It
back.
didn't,
He's
but
not-
he was probably going to.
Shane's giving that ball back, man.
Well, if Shane can play a safety off it,
Then he won't.
Shane's not going to give it
I
back to him. If Shane doesn't like playing the safety off it, he will give it
I
back.
think Shane's giving it back. Low percentage shot, I think.
Got a good crowd watching these matches.
Absolutely.
A lot of people.
Oh, he's going for it.
Oh, well. A couple of guys are off
He,
to the
he
tables.
might be able to make the ball and come around the 8.
Natural position if he makes it. From under the 8,
He's playing
Well,
safe.
playing safe.
Safe. Under the
Like I
6.
said, if he can play a good safe, he'll play it.
Wow, wow.
How about go get the judge
Oh,
now?
my God. Tom, what does he do
It's
here?
a beauty.
Tom, what is he?
He's got to say a
Pray.
prayer.
The guy
Pray.
who was playing 40 years is asking now.
I'll tell you what I'm
Got
doing.
to pray.
1, 2,
Wow.
Are you nuts?
yes. That's what he's going to play.
That's not what he's going to play.
Watch.
He wants to spin it off the long
Then
rail.
again, you
What he
know,
wants to do.
For many years,
Come
I
out
thought
long.
I thought
Okay.
I
Okay,
thought
you
you
think
were.
he's going to come here and come that way? He's going to scratch.
I didn't say that, but you know,
Okay,
for
if
a
he-
lot of years, I thought you were out of
Okay,
your mind.
watch.
I'm convinced now.
I'm creative.
I'm creative.
Creative.
You're nuts.
Okay,
like
you
that
watch.
word.
You watch. He's going to hit this rail 1, 2.
You know,
up in the corner.
he's got a window, though. If he just misses the 10 coming down
Sure.
It's very tight.
He does have a window.
He
He
does
can,
have a window.
and go down.
and kick from behind. He's got the rail. It's not
Yep.
that far from the long rail.
It's not going
Tommy's
that way.
right. No, I think he's going to try to play a long billiard shot. Come out of the bottom right-hand corner. See where he's looking?
Yeah.
Well, he'll hit it with enough speed, so if he misses it
He's
going
going.
in.
He's going this. Oh,
No,
this way?
he's coming.
He's going
coming
2
this
rails, 2 to 3 rails.
Under the
into
5.
it.
He's going to scratch. off
Behind the
3.
9, behind the 8.
He's going to scratch.
Going behind the 8
If he hits
ball.
that ball, he might scratch.
Going behind the 8 ball.
Tough shot.
I'm telling you, if he hits that ball,
Too much.
oh, he's done.
5 ball was 6 feet wide in diameter. On
Really,
that
in
shot.
that shot.
He hit that like Snooki.
You know,
Snookster,
listen. I
step
don't
up
care.
and be professional.
You're absolutely right.
Okay.
I will save my language for off the,
I like
off
that.
the air.
All right. Well, you know what? I think Miguel just put the last nail in his coffin, so to say. He's not going to be out of it. He's just going to move over to the B side of the chart. So
Yeah.
we're going to see the
Please
likes.
don't jinx my horse.
Guys, go over to Q Score. That's qscore.com.
Is it
And
Q?
that's where you can find the brackets and the flow chart.
Is it Q letter Q or Q as in C?
Q as in C,
As
UE.
in E. Just making sure.
Q Score.
Just helping the folks out at home.
1 rail down, right?
He might let it. He might run it 3
Look,
rails.
RoboCop.
No, 1 rail.
He's not taking
Yeah,
pictures.
he ain't taking no picture. It's all fake. Dennis Arcolo, look, coming for me.
Dennis Arcolo taking pictures.
Here we go for the win, the 9 to the 10.
Side pocket. It's over.
And it's over. It's a wrap.
Beautiful.
That's my man. And another wrap.
Nice match.
Shane Van Boening defeats Miguel Batista by a score of 9-6. Miguel just moves over to the B side. I want to thank Tommy Walters, Snookster. Finnegan left already. Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you.
And we're going to be right back with another match. Stand by, because we got a special commercial for you coming up right now.
Let the cue be your brush. The table, your canvas. Your game, a work of art. Icon. Make your next victory a masterpiece.